Alright guys, we are back. It's about 7:51 or so. And it's a late start today for me because I'm a bit tired. So I just came here and hung around a bit. Picking up an order. I think it's paying like $37. It's going down to Long Beach, Island Park, Lawrence area. Let's go, let's make some money. Should be paying about $45 when we're done with it. Let's go. Alright guys, had to wait a bit. Now we're out. Nice sunny day today. I did secure order on freight, so we gotta go to Lowe's on the way to dropping off these items. Coming in clutch, nothing on the roadie. I guess we gotta wait for the 1104 drops and beyond to make some money on the roadie today. But there's a incentive on Spark. Complete 8 orders, you get $60. I think I'm gonna push for that. First drop off, going to an apartment building, the only one on the route, so let's go. I'm gonna leave this downstairs, of course, if I can. Spark drop off 2, I'm gonna leave this back here. All right guys, we are back at Lowe's, and let's pick up a door. Drop it off quick and finish the Spark orders. Let's get it. All right, guys, went in to pick up a door and some hinges. They only got the hinges, and then they're asking me if it's up to me. If it's up to me, I deliver nothing and make money. But I'm gonna drop off the hinges, make the money, and keep doing the Spark. Let's go. Easier. All right, guys, let's drop this order off. Customer actually just left. I didn't want to drop off the hinges alone while she was here, so yeah, pull the fast one. So I'm gonna leave this right here. Alright guys, I deliver to the same customers all the time. This is probably the 3rd time I'm delivering to the same customer. Last Spark drop. Bum, bum, bum. Guys, we are back. Spark, $50. Picking up 33 items, going 9 miles. Let's get it. All right, guys, finished the shop, and I missed the roadie drop by 1 minute, and didn't get the one order that was here. Today's not a roadie day, it seems. Guess we'll try later. All right, guys, you got that done. Let's deliver. I guess we'll try to do the incentive today and just focus on that. See how much you can make. You know. Stay focused. Let's stay focused. Alright guys, here for the drop off. This order is paying us $50, a $20 tip. The rest is base, extra earnings. Let's make a couple trips and drop this off. Let's get it. You can see the picture. I'm watching some football right now. Alright guys, we're doing it a bit different this time. We're only picking up 3 items, almost $20, going down to Bay Park, which is about 4 miles away. We're gonna be in and out, and we could come back and do 3 more to get $42 incentive. Who knows, that might make it $300 for the day, and we could just relax. Let's get it. Alright guys, so went into shop for 1 order, paid $19, and I kind of messed up while doing a substitution, so I had to cancel it. I got $287 for my troubles, and then I got a second order paying $14 and some change going down to the Jamaica area on the Van Wyck. So 2 items. I said, you know what, let me take that and, you know, keep getting closer to the incentive. That's the goal right now. So let's drop this off, eat some lunch, and come right back. All right, guys, here for the drop off. Let's go. Another one down. That one was required ID, so I had to put her passport information in. I don't like those, but it is what it is. Alright guys, you're looking for the next order. I'll have that lined up by the time I get to the store. I want something that I could be in and out, man. You know what I mean? Under 10 items. Close drop. And then I got 2 more. Alright guys, we are back at Walmart and we got an order paying $40. Yeah, this card is no good. This order paying $40. We're driving 14 miles, but we only picking up 6 items. Maybe about 16 units, but it's an order that we could be in and out the store, back in the van to the drop-offs, and then we have 2 more to do to hit that $42 incentive. And if I have time, I could do 2 more for $60. All right, let's go. All right, guys, that's it. Quick shop, in and out, and I do have a roadie order to pick up from BJ's right over there. So we're just gonna head over to BJ's and we're gonna do that pickup. It's not a greatest order, but I'm like, what the heck? It'll help us get to 300 easier, quicker. Hopefully we're in and out. Make this process a smooth one. Alright guys, you got the products. This is going to a church actually. That's what it says on the paperwork. So hopefully the drop off is smooth. Let's get it. Alright guys, got the shop done. BJ's order picked up. Took us a little long though, half hour since we got this BJ's order. Yeah, time flies, man. Time flies when you're making money. You know they say time flies when you're having fun, but time flies when you're making money. So 14 minutes to the drop off, and then we do the spark order, and then we go again. Still got some juice in the tank. We gotta finish this incentive. At least do 6 spark orders today. Alright guys, pulling up to the drop off. We gotta make a U-turn because it's on the opposite side of the street, so yeah. Let me see. It's gonna be a difficult job. Nope. I see the church. I think there's a parking lot. Yeah, I see the church. So yeah, I'm gonna pull into the lot. Yeah, let's pull into the lot right here. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I see some people. I see some. Hi, how are you? You work here?
No, it's a church.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you guys wear? Oh, I have a delivery. So
You have a delivery?
yeah.
What's that?
From BJ's?
BJ's?
Yeah. Come up here. Oh.
I just do. It's a private individual, right?
Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
That. Yeah. Alright guys, drop off was pretty easy. It's a bunch of African people from the mainland having a cookout. What you call a barbecue. So that's done, easy. Money made. Now let's drop off the Spark. This is gonna be a $68 run. Sounds good, right? Alright guys, now to the spot drop. Let me see. Nothing perishable. Cans of soup and candy. You know, so yeah, let's go. Alright guys, here for the drop off. Let's do it. So where if you go to AutoZone and you buy the same parts, you might have to pay a lot more for them. But at this website, they're a little bit more. I think you most it doesn't take long. Alright guys, got that dropped off. It needed a passcode, so now let's head back to the store. Alright guys, we're back at Walmart. We got an order paying 18 bucks. I think we're picking up about 10 items. It's doing 5 miles. Said it should take us 30 minutes. Let's do it. And then we'll have one more to do to hit the incentive, and that's it. That's it for the day. Alright guys, got the order up front here. Let's see some crackers that we got. See some tomato juice, some muffins, bananas, milk, eggs, limes. So right now I'm heading to the Walmart pickup section where we grabbed the roadie order. It's a 75-inch TV. It's paying $27. Damn, it's going to apartment 411. So that means I gotta take that up. Sucks. But we're gonna do it. $27 more. It's gonna help the cars get to 300 quicker. It's $439. And when I come back, I'm gonna drop off the Spark first. So this is gonna be a dirty stack. When I come back, it's gonna be the last order, and that's it. That's it for the day. We're not gonna kill ourselves today and work till 10, 11 in the night. And then tomorrow I can't get up. Just gonna go and, you know, after this run, one more Spark, get an extra $42 along with what we're making from the shop. I'm gonna calculate and see how much I need and take the order accordingly. All right, so let's pick up this TV. They already called me, so let's make it happen. I didn't even hit arrive and they called me. All right, let's go in. I'll be right back. Every time I put the TV on the front, it can break. You understand? Yeah. All right, guys. All right. Got that TV picked up. Now let's drop off the Spark and then drop off the TV. So Spark's gonna take us 18 minutes. Easy order. It's all up front. And then yeah. And guys, you know what I realized? I realized I forgot a whole case of freaking what is it? Like the box drink. Yeah, from the last BJ's order. But the people from the church, it's like they didn't really care. You see what I mean? They ordered like a whole bunch of charcoal, and the girl was saying, oh, I think we ordered too much. Oh, we didn't really need this. I don't even think they missed the freaking juice. Don't think they did. So I got an extra box of juice for my son. Anyways, man, 18 minutes to the drop off. It's gonna be about 5 o'clock. You know, I always say I want to finish early, but I'm still gonna finish working after 7, which is still a good time. Anyways, let's go. See you at the drop off. Making that moolah. All right, guys, here for the Spark drop off. Let's do it. All right, guys, got that dropped off. Now let's do the TV. TV should take about 20 minutes. Let me see. 16 minutes. That's crazy. All right, guys. Here to drop off the TV. Got in contact with the customer. It's the building. Over in Far Rockaway, already called and say come down and help me out with the situation because I'm not gonna be here struggling. You see what I'm saying? All the doors seem like they're jimmied around here, so yeah, bit sketchy. So let's get this thing out and let's get it up. All right, guys, got that TV dropped off. I actually made the guy come down and I told him I had a hand truck and everything, but then when I sussed the situation, I was like, yo, bro. I was like, bro, come down and help me with the TV. He was reluctant. I'm like, bro, this is your TV. You already brought it. He's like, oh, that's what I paid for and whatnot. I'm like, bro, I don't work for Walmart. First of all, I don't work for Walmart. And he's like, oh, I should have got the TV 2 days ago. The fight night was last night and I didn't get the I'm like, bro, I don't work for Walmart. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, these orders come up on the app. We take them, we deliver them. You know? I asked you to come down because I figured it would be easier for both of us. You live here, you know the whereabouts of this building. I don't want to come into the unfamiliar building and then look like next thing I get robbed for your TV. You see what I'm saying? Because if somebody come out of their apartment with a gun and say, yo, bro, just slide this right in here, don't say nothing. I got to do it. You see what I'm saying? I got to do it. You know? You think I worry about your TV at that point? I gotta do what I gotta do to survive, motherfucker. Anyways, man, I took a Spark order from Home Depot. 3 stops, 4.5 miles. It's paying $14.06. I'm gonna do the math and I'm gonna see if this takes me over 300. If it doesn't, I guess I gotta keep going. Anyways, guys, see you back at the Home Depot. All right, guys, it's 6:19, and we're going into the Home Depot to do a final Spark order today. And we should get these, once the pickup is smooth, this should be wrapped up by 7. Let's go. All right, guys, we got those items picked up. And I do have to go to BJ's to pick up something for my son. So I might just do that because that's it for the week. That's it. It's going to take us over 300. Feels like this is getting easier and easier and easier by the week, man. I swear. Spark drop off 1. Alright guys, last delivery of the work week. Dropping this off and that's it. Alright guys, still at the last drop off there. This week was a challenge in itself. And I say that because I was sick. I was sick and I think I still did so good. And it surprised me because I'm like, if I'm sick and I did this good, god damn, I could have did way better. Because from Monday to Friday, I didn't go out in the evening one time. And when I go out in the evening, I tend to make 50 to 80 bucks. So that should have been an extra $250 to $300 at least minimum. And I still did good numbers. So guys, these are the numbers for today, and I'm gonna give you the updates, the progress updates for the 10K progress, what we made this week and where we at this month of September 2025. And also, we're gonna do a summary of the week, like I do every single Sunday, like clockwork. So guys, Spark today, we made $235.61, and that includes a $42 incentive for completing 6 orders. Look at the time, it's 7:13. If I completed 2 more orders, that incentive would have gone up to 60 bucks. But when you think about it, that's only $18 more. You don't really need that. But if I went for that incentive, that would have pushed me closer to $400. You know what I'm saying? Now the goal today was 300 and we hit the goal. Freight $22.50, and roadie, well, I didn't really try on roadie today. I missed drop times. I did, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh God, you know. So whatever. Focus on Spark, and that is why it's important to use your apps. Know how to use all the apps you got in your arsenal. So let's say roadie ain't popping, or the app has a glitch. You work Spark exclusively, or you combine Spark and Instacart. If you're having a problem with Spark, because there's times when Spark is glitching out and it's down, Spark be down, then work Instacart. Takes orders that make sense, and as you're on the way to your Instacart drop off, you turn on Uber Eats and you do something going that way. You know, you turn on Grubhub or you turn on DoorDash or what have you. You know, if you have freight or these last mile delivery apps, you know, you take orders that you could, you know, facilitate, that you could squeeze into your schedule. That's how I work. Today on roadie, we made $56.49 for a grand total of $314.16. Guys, we've been out here basically for 12 hours, and it's not all working hours, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm driving back to the store, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we've been out here for 12 hours. That's less than we've been out here yesterday. So with $314.60 made today, excuse me, still recovering, not 100% yet. For the 10K progress, we go up to $7,348.31. We are getting there. We are getting there. For the week, we made $1,523.92. Bravo. Another $1,500 week. Last week, just to give you guys some insight, we made a total of $1,712.80. So without going out any evenings, we were only short by $200. You know, so I was right on the money. Right on the money. So for the month, we go up to $3,236.72. Today's the 14th. We still have 16 days. That's 2 weeks, 2 days to work. 2 weeks, 2 days where I could go out every single day. So if we made this in 2 weeks, guys, you know what that means? We could double that. You see what I'm saying? So we should make $6,500 for this month. And if I really push it, maybe we could make seven G's. Should be great. And these are not days where I'm working all day. Remember, I gotta pick up my son at 2 and I'm out of commission until my wife gets home. And most days I'm like, yeah, I'm not going back out. So these are not long hours, super long hours. And I'm working in a minivan. So sometimes, you know, some people, they watch the video, maybe they drive bigger equipment like a van or a box truck. Box truck and van money is not the same as minivan money. It's not the same. You see what I'm saying? I have to work twice as hard. I might take some orders that a box truck guy might look at it and be like, yo, that pay is shitty. But I gotta work within my means. I can't take big box truck and van loads. You see what I'm saying? So I take what's out there for me. You see what I mean? So anyways, guys, I'm not equipped. Listen, if I'm a fisherman and I'm trying to catch small fish, small game, I'm not out here trying to catch sharks. You know what I'm saying? And tuna. You see, I'm just trying to catch small fish. So anyways, guys, these are the numbers for the week. Instacart, $42.84. I didn't do a lot of Instacart because I was actually busy making money on other apps. If the other apps are super slow and a great Instacart order come through, I do it. Freight, $91.51. Love working the app Freight. The payouts are not the greatest, but the orders are not that difficult most of the time. Senpex, $20.38. Hopefully there's more opportunities on Senpex when I'm out there working. I'll do them. Once they're out there, I'll do them. Get the Senpex numbers up. Roadie. Well, this week on Roadie was a king app this week, guys. We made $702.77 on Roadie. YouTube. The channel generated $16.81. Every dollar counts. I appreciate you guys supporting the content 100%. And Spark, $651.42, just shy of what we made on Roadie this week. And the reason why Spark wasn't a king app again this week with like $800 is because we didn't go on evenings. Excuse me, that's my evening app. This week, well, today we drove 122 miles, and this week we drove 620 miles. That's actually more miles than we drove last week. But mileage is your best friend. You want to rack up the miles. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'm 9 minutes away from the house. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new, subscribe, like the video if you haven't yet done so. Let me know your thoughts down below. And until my next one, which will be tomorrow, peace out. Godspeed. Guys, let's keep making this money, man.